It is a very significant day in the history of Nigeria that the 2016 budget has finally been assented to by the president. One after the other, members of the executive and legislative arms of government, those who have something to do with the budget, converge on the president's office for the signing process. He receives what has been described as the clean copy and drops his signature on them to the admiration of all. He says 200 billion naira will go to infrastructure development as against 18 billion naira in previous governments. He thanks the National Assembly and the Nigerian people for their resilience.
It gives me great pleasure today to sign the first full-year budget of this administration into law. I thank the leadership of the National Assembly, in particular the Senate President and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and indeed all members of the National Assembly for their cooperation in making this a reality. This budget is intended to signpost a renewal of our commitment to restoring the budget as a serious article of faith with the Nigerian people. This administration is committed to ensuring that henceforth the annual appropriation bill is presented to the National Assembly in time for passage of the Act before the beginning of the fiscal year. Through the 2016 budget, aptly titled Budget of Change, the government seeks to fulfill its own side of the social contract. The budget I have signed into law provides for aggregate expenditure of 6.06 trillion naira. Further details of the approved budget as well as our strategic implementation will be provided by the Honorable Minister of Budget and National Planning.
The Senate President also responds.
On a serious note, I think we've shown again that despite the challenges, we can come together and work as a government that we all have the interests of the people that have put us here. And I think we should look at the good side and more, and we forge ahead.
First question put to the leadership of the National Assembly borders on how long Nigeria will have to go through this rigorous experience and whether there will not be a repeat of this experience in 2017.
Well, it's one, the fact that the process will start earlier. Don't forget that this is government only came in May of last year. We have a long time now to prepare. The government is in place. All the people who are newly appointed, those in the National Assembly, all in place. So I'm sure it will not be like this.
The same optimism shared by the Minister of Budget and National Planning while briefing State House correspondents.
As we're finishing with this budget, we're starting on 2017. And our intention is that the budget should reach the National Assembly early in October to give them enough time to pass the budget before the end of the year.
The ministers say they will be given a full analysis and greater details of the budget subsequently. But concerned Nigerians are saying that this budget must be made to reflect on the lives of the citizens. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.